Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cracking Time, the movie zone. We're watching Big Trouble in Little China. I think this may well be the very last movie stream that we do, to be quite honest with you. Again, I'm having problems getting guests on, and people were asking me to do different stuff on the channel. I'm trying to, but we're not getting anybody that's interested to do this. This probably will be the last one, and it'll be a good one to end on, I have to say. So I'm going to bring on me one guest who has actually bothered to get back in touch with me, and I am a bit annoyed, as you can tell, because I do have people moaning at me all the time if they can come on streams and stuff like that. When there's an opportunity to come on, you know, they're not even getting back in touch with me. So this will be the last one. So I've sent the email to me one guest that's coming on. We used to have a full panel, but nobody's bothering anymore. So I'm not going to bother anymore either, because like I'm wasting 2 hours of my life. You know what I mean? Doing these, and nobody. As I said, I get people moaning that they can't come on streams, but then when I actually ask them to come on, then they're not even answering me back. So I'm not going to keep wasting my time. It's another reason why I've been getting annoyed lately. I'm wasting my time, So this will be the last one. But I do have my guest with me tonight, who was good enough to get in touch with me straight away. The rest of the panel are not here now. I know Alpha is working and stuff, but we do bring on other people, and nobody's even bothered to get back in touch with me, even though I've put up a tweet about 2 hours ago. I sent private message as well in the chat that we're in, and only this fella got back in touch with me, which is real super, Doctor. Welcome.
Hey Noel, how you doing?
I'm not too bad. Listen, thanks for getting back in touch with me. As I said, you're the only
No
one.
worries.
It's
Uh,
actually doing me head in, because you get
yeah,
people complaining about not being able to come on streams, and then when I give them the opportunity to come on, it's like it's I get no answer. So I have to be honest, man. Unless things change, this is going to be the last one.
yeah. Well, it was just I was just seeing you putting it up, and I was wondering, so what the hell's he up to? He's putting up a movie stream. I think he's doing a watch along. Noel's doing a watch along, and then I saw you putting the message up on Twitter, and nobody was replying to it.
Yeah,
So I was the only one that was replying to
I
it.
know, I know, and I know there's six people listening. I hope he's not mind. I hope he's realised, that this is becoming a reoccurring thing now, and I'm actually getting annoyed about it. You know what I mean? Like, I take time out of my time, and so does John, to do this. We have Chris in the chat who always supports us, and stuff like that. We were building up the audience, but it's not just me and John. There was other panelists, and nobody's getting in touch. So do you know what? I'm not even going to, from now on, if anybody complains about wanting to come on this stream, I'm just going to say, well, listen, you've got plenty of invites. And I'm just going to be like that from now on, because I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. Um, we put these streams together. This was an idea of everybody in the chat anyway. Oh, why don't we do some movie streams? And I said, oh, what
Yeah.
a good idea. And we started doing them, and nobody showed up. So, I don't get it. I don't get it. And don't get me wrong, I know some weeks some people are busy, right? I get that. That can happen. But it seems to be a regular occurrence now. Seems like other YouTubers have no problem in getting guests on their channels, but when it comes to me, nobody wants to come on.
It's
Yeah,
just probably because they're busy or something's happening and that you really don't know what's going on in their lives.
yeah, but still, man, you know what I mean. As
Yeah,
I
I know
said,
it's a bit it's a bit kind of selfish in a way because somebody's planning on doing something and they just don't want to do it.
yeah, it's not that.
Someone.
Look, as I said, John, I get that sometimes some weeks people are busy. right?
Yeah.
But this has
Yeah.
become a reoccurring thing now for the past few weeks and months, as you've
Yeah.
known. You
Yeah.
know, so you've always been here. We've done the Titanic streams. That's what I might do. I might just go back to just doing what me and you are doing and doing more Titanic stuff because there's more out there and scrapping these completely and just do these as
Yeah.
a once off because there's no point in doing them every week because every time I'm being let down. So, you know, so me and you will.
If you only keep on your guests that you know that the likes of Charlotte, Daniel, and Lee, and the ones that can make the time to come on.
Oh yeah, well I know Charlotte and Daniel. They're only available over the weekend anyway, so I
Yeah.
know they're only available. And again, I will stress this. I know Alpha is working, so I know he can't make it because he's normally a panelist with us, but he's
Yeah.
working. I get that, but I've sent out a message to ask others to join us, and they don't even have the decency to respond back to me. You did. And
Yeah.
that's
Well.
that's what I don't like. And then I have people out, well, can I bring this person on? Can I come on the stream and all this? Well, I've been asking people to come on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter anyway. We'll do this. It is a good movie to end it on.
Well, I haven't seen this movie in about I don't know, maybe about 20 years or so because the last time it was on television. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in a long while.
Yeah. I'll need to.
Welcome to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They say, I know I'm new to this community, but I'm looking to grow and meet new people. Well, you certainly will, but see these movie streams, you won't meet many people in them because not many people even turn up anymore. Um, and I'm getting annoyed now because as Cheryl says in there, mummy gets annoyed because she makes me stay out in the sit room when dad is streaming. Cheryl goes into the room so Ted doesn't start barking, right? And she's stuck in that room now for 99 minutes while we do this movie, right?
Yeah.
And nobody's even bothering to show up, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people just want to hear me rant all the time, and I'm sorry I told you that. I'm not going to be ranting all the time.
I mean, the ranting is not really good for your health. I mean, Doctor Who. I mean, you can leave that aside and you can do
Yeah.
other things.
Exactly, but it seems to be that people are just more attracted to the videos where I'm either giving out about something or I'm doing a review of something.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these streams, and I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't have done these if it wasn't for people suggesting it in the first place,
Yeah.
right? Because we could have done something else on a Thursday night. You know what I mean? Maybe done you know, maybe a TV show, which people seem to like more. We could have done a
Yeah.
TV show watch along, picked a TV show, put a poll up. Like, I mean, 96 people or 87 people or something voted on the poll for this movie, right? We've got 6 people watching.
Yeah.
So where's the other 80 odd people?
I don't know unless somebody's just voting them up with multiple accounts.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Look, we're going to enjoy this anyway because it is a good movie. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it's been over 10, maybe 10 years for me. Could
Yeah.
be. Before I recently watched it, but I think it was a 10-year gap.
Yeah.
5 because I don't count, says Teddy. Oh, fuck off. So there's only 4 watching now because there's only 5 watching. So with that logic, there's only 4 people watching. Thanks, Cheryl, for making me feel better. I always rely on the wife to make me feel good about myself. I'm only joking, wife. I'm only joking, wife. Shh, don't want to get into trouble with the wife. Anyway, well, I do want to say again, welcome to Cinnamon Toast. Chris, as usual, he's always here. Do you know what? I have to give it to Chris, man. He's always here for these movie streams. He was here when we did Falling Down and all. Great mod, but also great friend. Always here. Teddy is on a mission to wreck your head today. Yeah, he is. He's been going for me and everything he has. Um, he's been a bit of a grumpy little bastard. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he doesn't like his daddy right now. Right, I'm getting this movie ready. Right, Chris and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So what we're doing is we're watching Big Trouble in Little China. So if you happen to have it on a DVD or a Blu-ray, please get it ready. Then what will happen is we'll get John to do a 5-second countdown, and then you can say press play. You press play then, and then what we do is we watch on air TVs and we discuss the movie as we're talking, and people in the chat will give their opinions while they're watching the movie as well. Now, I know on other bigger channels, when they do a movie watch along, sometimes they do have footage up on that. That is something that I'm actually, I did say this last year, but I have to seriously start looking into that and see if I can actually do that. Maybe that would attract a few more people, but still, I'd need an editor, and I can't afford an editor right now. But we're going back down to 3 people now, so we literally have 2 people watching because, as Cheryl says, Teddy doesn't count. So there you go.
Aw.
So what we'll do is Chris is ready anyway. We'll see if Cinnamon, what's the name again? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Great idea. Did this sort of thing with a mate once. Yeah, look, they are fun. What's frustrating for me is that I'll get so many people voting, and people ask me to do something different on the channel. We started these movie streams, and at first we were doing well, and then an incident happened which I won't get into, and then I stopped doing the movie streams for a while because of that incident, and then myself and Super Doctor that's here, we decided to start doing some Titanic stuff. So we did Raise the Titanic. We also did A Night to Remember, and those streams did very well. So off the back of that, myself and John decided that we would do more movie streams and do different movies, and everybody was on board with it. Everybody was on board with it. And then all of a sudden, then we're here. So, yeah.
I think the real reason is the people that tune into to hear all the good reviews about things and all that, and the details about things. I think they only tune into to what kind of satisfies them, basically.
Yeah. They don't. You don't have the DVD, but I'm happy to listen to you guys. Oh, that's no problem. If there was any way of me trying to contact you, I could give you a place where you could actually watch the movie. But I can't put it up on this. Yeah, well, fair enough. Thanks for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Do you know what, John? Actually, just before we start, you know what I watched there the other night? I binge watched the whole lot.
Genesis, the Daleks.
Nah, I decided against that. Guess what? I ended up watching Titanic.
What? Oh, yeah, the one with James Cameron.
No, the one with Jenna Coleman.
Oh, aye, that's a brilliant one. That is.
Yeah. I have to say, right? It was a lot. Yeah, when it first came out, I hated the way they did it. You know, where they showed the sinking at the end of every episode.
Yeah.
But no, when I watched it back again, maybe it's because I'm older and it's been a few years since it's on. It was brilliant. And I have to say, they did the sinking pretty well, considering it was, you know, it was an ITV production, but the sinking very well. Very good TV program. If you haven't seen Titanic, do you know what? I might do that with John, do a few Titanic watch alongs. They're 45 minutes or something an episode. And it's very sad. I forgot how sad it is.
Oh yeah, I was I think it was a few weeks ago. I was watching it again, and the tears were rolling down my face. You know, it was
the scene where you are the Irish fella.
Yeah.
That I was looking for his daughter. and then he
Yeah.
realizes that they're not going to get out. Oh, that scene just got
Yeah.
me big time. I start, oh, like you, tears, man.
Yeah, it does.
Jesus, because she said to her dad, "Daddy, what are we gonna do?" And he goes, "Do you know
Yeah.
what, love? We're just gonna sit. We're just gonna sit here. We are." And you go, "What else are we gonna?" But we have each other. And I was like, "Oh no!" And then your man that lost his wife.
Yeah.
That the Toby Jones's character when he
Yeah.
loses
Yeah.
his wife, I'm like, "Oh man,
I mean,
devastating."
it was so full of emotional punches
Yeah.
that episode, and it was because Gillian Fellows is a good writer. He writes what is it again? It's forget it. Forget that series. What he writes, but
Brandon, do me a favor. Hold on, John. Brandon, do me a favor. Send me a message on Twitter then if we've interacted on Twitter, and I'll tell you the name of that site just in case you want to watch the movie along with us. You might have a better experience because sometimes there is long pauses and we don't talk. So
yeah. I was actually thinking, and this is what I was actually thinking. If Gillian Fellows could write an episode of Doctor Who,
oh. That listen, after watching that show, right? I know he's not a
yeah,
sci-fi, but I don't know his other work, right? I don't know if he's ever done sci-fi, but with the way he constructed that story over
yeah,
the what was it, 4 or 5 episodes it was,
yeah,
um, brilliant. He fleshed out the reason why it was done like that. He was fleshing out all the characters.
yeah,
And even Jenna Coleman's character, you feel sorry for her because
yeah,
he agrees to marry our man and then he ends up fucking dying on it. It's really
yeah,
sad. It's
yeah.
really, it's really sad. It's even more emotional than James Cameron's Titanic. It's like, Julian was able to get into your head. He was able to get you
Yeah,
to like some of these characters, dislike some of even the nasty characters you were kind of feeling sorry for a little
yeah,
bit, you know?
yeah. That's why I think he would be a good writer for Doctor Who. You
Mm,
know, because Russell T Davies could do that with his characterizations, like your
yeah.
Rose and Mickey and Jackie and that, and the whole family, the Tyler family and that, and it
I
was
know who it is. Yeah, Brandon. I know
yeah,
who you are. Yeah, you've been liking a few of the comments. Okay, well then I think I just followed you today. See, I'm very cautious who I follow now. And I get to see I see what they're like first. And yeah, so there's that. I've sent you that site. So if you put that in, hopefully you won't get any crap coming up on your screen, like some people have said. But I've sent you 2 sites, so check the first one. It's definitely on it. If you don't get it on the first site because you can't use that one, use the second site. You definitely should get it on that. Um, so yeah, check that out. I've sent you a message there now. But go ahead, John. Sorry for cutting across you there. Just want to get Brandon sorted so we can get
yeah.
started,
I think
mate.
I was
What were
talking
you
about
saying?
Julian Fellows. He done Downton Abbey.
Oh yeah, that was very popular. Now I have to be
Yeah,
honest. Well, that show wasn't my cup of tea, but every week, every Sunday, That was must watch TV. As everybody was talking about, whether you're on Facebook or Twitter, everybody was talking about that
yeah,
show.
yeah.
So yeah,
As when I mentioned Julian Fellows, he's in the same caliber as writer as Russell T Davies, if not more, and he's just as good as Stephen Moffat. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. I'd agree. I'd agree.
if
By
the
watching.
BBC were a wee bit kind of sensible and hired someone with a higher caliber standard of writing,
Exactly. But look, we'll just have to wait and see. By the way, yeah, I've
Yeah,
been told something tonight. Bobby actually texted me on Twitter and says that there's a Jodie Whittaker fan saying that Jodie Whittaker is filming her last scenes tonight. And apparently there's a YouTube video out there. I haven't checked it out. But apparently Matt Smith is supposed to be is going to be showing up apparently. Now I haven't watched the video, so I don't know how true it is, and I don't know if they actually have photographic evidence. But I was sent the video, and someone says that Matt Smith apparently is going to be appearing in Whitaker's finale. Now I don't know how I feel about that, but I was told he didn't want to come back, so I don't know if things have changed, if he's not working or anything. But I'm being honest, I think that's a bad idea. I think Matt Smith
Yeah,
will overshadow Whitaker. It's like as if Chibnall, as usual, is trying to sabotage his own doctor.
yeah.
Like he did it with when he brought in Joe Martin. So I don't know what he's playing at, but
Or maybe he's doing a twist with it. That Jodie is an aspect of the Doctor, but she isn't really the Doctor.
well, I did come up with a theory. Do you remember my theory video of last year
Yeah,
where I actually said that when Jodie Whittaker regenerated because it was so violent and
yeah,
stuff, that she cracked the fabric of time and there
yeah,
was that she wasn't complete. The doctor, Jodie Whittaker's doctor, wasn't complete. And what I thought was going to happen throughout our era is that she was going to find out that she wasn't complete. Maybe they
yeah.
are still doing that. Maybe this is what this is all about. But again, this is Chris Chibnall, so he's not that smart as far as I'm concerned. So um and by the way, just to let you know, our hashtag for Sheen campaign, the reason why Lee is not around, and again I understand this, is because he's working on a little special surprise to promote the hashtag. He's working on a special video for me, which I never knew, and he surprised me. So I just want to say thanks to Lee, because that was a nice little surprise when he broke it to me. So I can't wait to see it. But as I said, I've sent you those sites. So if you're ready, if everybody is ready and is set up, I
Yeah.
already know Chris has already pressed one. So if everybody else that's watching with us, if you could press one, that'll be absolutely fantastico. And John has pressed one as well. He's ready.
I just get ready away
I know. I
straight
love when
away.
you all do that. Like, say, press one, and everybody goes into the private chat. One. So here, I'll go into the real chat there. So there's my one.
Right.
Right. So there you go.
You
There's
ready
my.
now?
So we'll just wait for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Just give him a couple of seconds. See if he's got set up. If he's gonna watch the movie. If you're ready, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, just let us know, and we will get going on this. But yeah, we'll see how it goes tonight. But no, Chris Chibnall wouldn't do that. If he needed a missing mail piece to be complete, would be a message he would never have. Women's don't need men. Sorry guys, I'm having trouble. You two guys just crack on. All right, we'll do that. And if you do manage to get the movie up, we'll give you a timestamp, and then you can catch up that way. So without further ado, we will get Real Super Doctor now to do the countdown.
You
So
ready?
I am.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, here we go.
It takes you into the 20th Century Fox.
Okay, so my computer's decided to freeze. Right, there it is. Right, I'm a couple of seconds behind you, but I'm not going to worry about that because at this stage, it's so bloody sensitive. Starts off in the courtroom, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, it's an hour and 39 minutes, folks. Mhm. 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 Chinese black magic. I love the way you jump. Oh, he just shot. Nothing with that small.
I mean, a lot of the Kurt Russell films is really good.
I have to say, I've been watching a. I watched
Yeah.
Overboard, as we said. Captain
Yeah.
Ron, he's in that as well.
Yeah.
And then I seen this movie, and I decided then I'd put uh, a poll up with Kurt Russell movies
Yeah.
and see what. And it's done by John Carpenter as well. So
Kim Cattrall is in it. Do you remember the film Porky's?
yeah, I remember Porky's.
Yeah, it was Kim Cattrall used to be in it. Was in it, and she was in Sex in the City.
Yeah, I love Kurt Russell in The Thing. Yeah, we did The Thing.
Yeah.
We did The Thing. Great movie. But I have to say, Kurt Russell, I mean, from being a Disney star I think people forget that he was a Disney star,
Yeah.
and then he went and started doing stuff like this. But I recently saw an interview with him and Goldie, and the
Yeah.
two of them, they're very humble people, very nice people, I have to say.
Yeah.
I do love him. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen his movie now where he's Santa Claus, but I do plan on watching that now when Christmas comes along this time, because there's two parts now. Goldie is in the second one with him. We have a Chinatown here in Dublin, but I'd love to visit the Chinatown in America.
Yeah. Well, the Chinatown that was in the film Gremlins wasn't really a real Chinatown. It was a kind of set that was built up for
Yeah.
that. I was kind of disappointed to kind of learn that. I was thinking
I
that
know, yeah.
it
It
was a
does
real
sound,
place.
they probably didn't have permission to film there.
Yeah.
And we have the very nice Kim Cantrell. Is that her name? Yeah, when
Yeah,
she was
Catal.
when she was hot.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she's not hot now, but I mean when she was younger and hot. Actually, Kurt's Santa Claus movie was good. The first one, haven't seen the second one. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. A lot of people were saying they were surprised by it, but I never got around to watching it. And I'm a bit superstitious. I won't watch a Christmas movie uh, anytime before December. It's just the way I've always been. Now I'll watch the usual Christmas movies, A Christmas Carol, but the Patrick Stewart one. I'll watch Santa Claus the movie. Love that bleeding movie. That's the one with Dudley Moore in it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I used to like the Ernest films a long time ago, years ago. Ernest P. Worrell, you know, I forget the guy's name. I think it was Jim somebody and another. It was about this American guy that it was kind of a bit dumb and that, and he kind of threw himself into kind of situations like that and just played the utter fool and all that, and he tried to kind of save Christmas because he kind of got into kind of a bit of trouble with the real Santa Claus, you know.
He's winding them up here, isn't he?
Yeah.
He wants his money.
Yep.
And he always plays a character called Jack Kurt does. Why did you do that? He's going to obviously cut the bottle in half. Of course he's going to do it. One of those bleeding knives. That of course. I'll be... He does. He breaks it, doesn't he? He's... Well, in fairness, you did try to rip him off, man. You wouldn't let him take his money unless he did that. Hold on. Interestingly, in order to save money, Stephen Carpenter performed the music for this movie. Are you serious? Wow.
I mean, John Carpenter had quite a lot of controversial stuff in his movies. I mean, with this one, it's all about magic and all that, and you know, conjuring stuff and all that, you know, and
I wonder how this movie actually did
fighting.
fare in China, actually, John, because you bring up an interesting point. You know, you've got the black magic and
Yeah.
all of that voodoo stuff going on. And you know what the Chinese are like? You know, they've got certain rules when it comes to movies and stuff. I wonder if this movie was ever shown in China, actually. What?
Yeah. Well, the Chinese are kind of very big in feng shui, is it, and all that sort of stuff, and it was them that they believe in the life force energy, the chi energy, and martial
Mm.
arts, and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know. It could be this in this film, it could be acceptable, but when it's ghosts and all that, and apparitions and all that, I mean, they're not really big on.
I expected her to have a bigger career, actually. Oh, the triads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always the triads.
I was
We
o- I
have
was
triads
watching the
living in
film.
Dublin. We do because there's had to be in a
Yeah,
triad
yeah.
war going on.
I was
But go
watching
on,
the
John.
film Nuns on the Run.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
movie.
that is a great movie. That I mean, there's a laugh every second with that.
What, she being sold to slavery or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The music in this is great, actually, Chris. Forgot how good the music was. What the? He's a legend, man, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
He is, man. Actually, another legend has a movie coming out soon. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, did you see? Apparently, he plays a drug mule or something like that. Looks good, man. The
Yeah.
guy still looks well for the age.
Yeah.
Oh, they took the wrong girl. Oh, I love them cars. Ooh. Like, that's the thing, man. They would have got stuntmen to do all these stunts. Like, literally, someone be standing in front of that car, speeding
Yeah.
down, and they would
Yeah.
have to get the time and spot on.
Yeah. See, but most of them they did their stunts. The actors.
Puma. Oh, for God's sake. Do you remember them? I don't even
Yeah.
think you can get Puma anymore, can you?
Well, I don't know, but they used to make great trainers, Puma.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah. I remember I had a pair of trainers, a Puma trainers, and they only cost about £6 and they lasted for years.
Yeah. I think it was the only runners brand that my parents could afford.
Yeah.
Men's brand, because living in Ireland, all the kids of the 90s wore Air Max, but I
Yeah,
couldn't
that was
afford,
kind of
their
same in
family
my
couldn't afford the
time.
Air Max. So the next one for me was Puma or
Yeah.
Fila. Do you remember the Fila
I
runners?
remember the feel. I remember the was it the LE regulator as well?
Yeah.
You know where they were like the Reebok pumps. I
Yeah,
used to have a pair of
LA
Reeboks.
Gear they were called. The
Yeah,
LA Gear ones. They were the ones with the
the LE
lights. Yeah.
gear.
Do you remember everybody start getting fascinated with
I,
those runners?
I think it was just more or less brand names that they were just trying to push on to us. You know, that it was just like it was like to wear something with a name on it. It was that cool back in the day, you know, like Adidas or something like that, or Nike or whatever, and Reebok.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch says, I only know them for their football shorts. Yeah, Puma used to do foot runners. But you're right. See, this is the thing. I was actually watching a video very interesting of all of these name brands and how
Yeah.
some of them ended up kind of disappearing or made bad decisions that kind of bankrupted the companies.
Okay, what's that thing on the table there?
Well, I'm a couple of seconds behind you, so hold on. Ah, it's a duck.
Is that a duck? Oh my god.
It's a duck. Well, listen, that's how you really get duck, you know. It's just in the supermarkets they do
Yeah.
all the work for you, but that's how you get a duck, you know. This film doesn't take long to kick in either. Get straight into it.
No, it seems very controversial as well. I don't think they could make a film like this now. I mean,
Well, I don't know because Dwayne Johnson back in 2018, while I was putting this up and looking for an image so we could use for the background, Dwayne Johnson was supposed into 2018. There was going to be a sequel to Big Trouble in Little China starring him, but it's never happened. So I don't know what, but they were thinking of making a sequel to it. Now, for me, I'm sorry, if you're going to make a sequel to this movie, Kurt Russell has to be in the movie. He still looks okay, you know.
Yeah.
But Kurt Russell has to be in that movie. Yeah, he is this movie. Like, I hate when they do sequels and they change the main actor. Don't be changing the main actor. I love this fight.
Yeah, I remember that.
I love this fight. And then the fucking fellas with the hats come down and beat the shit out of the whole lot of them down.
Yeah.
They don't make movies like this anymore.
It's not action-packed, this.
Yeah. But they don't make movies like this anymore.
No. It's even with the knives and that and the meat cleavers and that, I don't think it would be acceptable.
It's like everything now. That's what I was going to say to you. It's like, you know, when filmmakers are making movies today, they always seem to be in mind, well, will this scene offend? Is this a bit too far? Just make the feckin' movie, man. Right? You test them with audiences anyway, don't you? So before you release it. So do your movie, test it with the audience, and if the audience feckin' love it, release the bleeding thing. But this fight, say, this is deadly, man. I actually used to go to Craic. My dad thought I needed to toughen up a bit because I was being bullied and stuff. Yeah. So I started off with Craic first. I didn't like that, so then he tried to get me into boxing. I prefer the boxing now a little bit more, to be honest. But yeah, I used to do a bit of Craic.
It was the big thing, karate, when I was a boy. I mean, it was because the Karate Kid films came out and that, and okay, I was into these kind of things as well. And that.
Yeah, I agree with you because you always wanted to do this, beat the shit out of people like these are. Look at that, man. I'd love to do a flying kick like that. I tried and I nearly done me hernia. But what a way to keep fit. I remember, man, the months that I was doing it, I was fit. It was the fittest I ever was.
Yeah.
Oh!
Jeez, that was a sore one.
Oh, straight in the face. Oh, in the nuts. Yeah, you're a couple of seconds. Hold on. See, I'm afraid I don't want to fast forward this because then it starts. Oh, broke his arm. See, you don't get that anymore.
1951.
Yeah, he's just had shoving your man through the window now.
Yeah.
See, I'm only just a couple of seconds behind you because I paused. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look at that fight scene.
I mean, look at them going through windows and that glass windows and not getting cut. I mean,
well, obviously it's that specially designed glass, but still, they're actually going through. They're actually putting themselves because that can hurt you still. Like they're putting themselves in real danger here. This is what I love about these movies. They were not afraid, like especially the stuntmen, to just get stuck in.
I mean, the surrounding buildings and all that. That's a total movie set. It's not a real bit in Chinatown. Just as I said.
Afraid to say the only Karate Kid film was with Jaden Smith, but I've been told the originals are way better.
The originals
are way better. Well, the first one is brilliant. The second one is all right. The third one is all right. The first one was always the best. But I will say this, right? I did watch the Jaden Smith Karate Kid with Jackie Chan, and I have to say I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I did enjoy it. It'll never beat the original. I have to say that, but the Jaden Smith one gets a bit of stick, and I don't know. It's a good Karate Kid movie. Even the way he teaches them in this one how to fight, the little things that he does with them is brilliant. I think it's great. I would have loved to see a second one, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I'm a fan of that one as well. Listen, there's movies out there that being remade that most people would write off straight away. I've actually enjoyed some of them, So while I am kind of sick of remakes now, at the time when they were doing them, I wasn't opposed to them because, yes, they're trying to bring these movies to a newer generation, And I think that can be a good thing if done properly. I mean, for example, they've got a prequel to The Thing, right? Yeah. Now, a lot of people hate that movie, but I actually think it's a good movie. It showed to me while I was watching it that the people behind the prequel actually had done their research, and that's all you want filmmakers to do. And listen, if the movie doesn't turn out to be the greatest, if you know that they've put the effort in and doing the research and stuff like that, you're not going to mind as much. But I thought the movie was grand. Oh, I love this part with the eyes. He goes brilliant here, doesn't he?
Yep.
Well, you're screwed now, Jack.
I mean, he ran him over and he came out yet, and
water. Oh yeah, dirty water. Oh, for fuck's look. Now they're going to be run off by a car. Oh, keep your money. He doesn't want the money now. This is what I mean. This is action from the very start.
Yeah.
And those guys remind me of Raiden. Is a Raiden out of Street Fighter, isn't it? Oh no, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in years.
Craic Kid 1 is great. The second one is the one where they go to... No, second one is where it's still in America. I think it's the third one that got... No, second one's where he goes to China then, and it's about Mr. Miyagi, mostly. Yeah. But there is a deadly fight scene at the end of it. And the third one then, him and Mr. Miyagi have a falling out. He won't train him or something, and he goes to Cobra Kai, and gets them to train, but they're sabotaging him. But he ends up winning that one as well.
Yeah.
And now they have a TV show, which I still haven't watched yet.
I mean, the Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley. I think they were kind of basically ideas from this as well in the Karate Kid.
Oh, yeah, Chris makes a good point there. Now, the biggest gripe people had with the Jaden Smith movie is that Jackie Chan was teaching Kung Fu, Chinese martial arts, while the Karate Kid was about Japanese martial arts. Yeah. in fairness, though, to me, yeah, that didn't really make a difference. It was still a good movie, but I can understand where if they're purists, then I get it. Yeah, I do. I get it if they're purists, and you do have your Craic Kids fandom. It's a cult following. Oh, it was a Japanese island. All right, yeah, yeah. I always get confused, man.
I can remember in that Karate Kid that fell in love with that girl, and it was like I don't know if she was lost in the typhoon or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time ago since I've seen the Karate Kid films.
Yeah.
You just have to admit that the 80s were very good for the films.
I agree. I've been watching a lot of 80s movies, and
Yeah,
even last night before I went to bed as well. Do you know what I was watching? Because I watched it growing up because it was repeated again in the 80s. It was a lot of the 60s shows as well. I was saying this to Cheryl. So a lot of the
yeah,
60s shows that were shown in the States were repeated over here and in
yeah.
England in the 80s. And guess what I was watching last night as well? I'm
Batman.
on the fifth episode of the very fourth season.
Is that the one in colour?
Yeah, it's the one with Adam West.
I think it's rather good. I think it's very intelligently written for its
It
time. I
is,
mean,
but the thing about it is, at the time, it
yeah,
was it was criticized. By the third season, the
yeah,
ratings had gone down significantly. But here's the
yeah,
thing: I only found about this last night. So, NBC, I think it was, or some news, some other station had it, and they decided that they weren't going to do it anymore. So another network came in and decided that they do it. I think it was ABC, but
mhm.
didn't they destroy? Didn't the other TV network destroy all the sets
Yeah.
and
And I think they've
thousands of
done a
work?
one-off movie of it.
Yeah, they did. I'll watch that as well. But they destroyed the sets, so they
Yeah.
decided not to go ahead with it.
Mhm.
And also, I never knew this as well. Mr. West was offered the James Bond role for
Yeah.
Diamonds Are Forever, and he
Wow.
turned it down because I quote, "It's a British role, right?"
Yeah.
And while I agree 100%, I was kind of thinking to myself, Adam West doesn't have that strong of an American accent. He could have very easily pulled off an English accent. And if you
Yeah.
look at him without
Yeah.
the bat suit on and he's in his ordinary clothes, he looks kind of Bond like.
Yeah.
But his career, unfortunately, I was reading about him. Very sad how his career went.
Yeah.
He started getting typecast, and
Mhm.
then it got so bad that he was running out of money. That he'd go and turn up as Batman. People would ask him to dress up as Batman and turn up. So he did that for a while. But then during the 90s, then
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien, the TV host, had written something, and he starred in it. And in the 90s, Adam West then got a reinsurgence. People start interested, so then people start going back and watching Batman and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but his career, he was always typecast. And then Seth MacFarlane obviously was a huge Batman fan and had him in his shows. But I was glad when he passed away that they made such a big deal when he passed away, because he is the definitive TV Batman.
Yeah.
When it comes to TV, no other Batman comes close to him.
I mean, what he when he left the Batman, he actually kept his costume, his cowl, and that, and everything like that. I think in his utility belt as well.
I love the way he can play stupid. Bacon here says this stream is not about Ghostbusters, but it's very interesting that I know who that actually is. Hey, Clive, nothing better to do? Oh, the account is suspended. Your account got suspended? And the reason why I know it's you, Clive, is because I'm in your old account that's suspended there, and the HMP or the HMPH that you use on your channel, on your page, you're literally using it here. Like, have you nothing better to do now? You're gonna troll us on a movie stream now. By the way, it's good to see your accounts is finally suspended now. No, my granddad passed away today. Can you give some helpful words? Listen, sorry if that's the case. I know we've had a few false people have made me send condolences, and it turns out it's been a lot of rubbish. But if it is true, sorry to hear about your granddad.
See, the lightning bolt effects are quite good for this.
Oh, it is true. Sorry, Rita, I'm just being careful because the last time someone got me to shout out about a family member passing away, they made a joke about it. So I'm very sorry for your loss, and our thoughts and prayers with you and your family. You can never be too careful these days, though, unfortunately. It's just, a lot of people ruin it for everybody, mate. Oh, Chris, I knew I was right, Chris. Sorry, I'm going into the YouTube channel anyway. I'm going in now to the chat myself. But what a 6C. This is what Yeah, my granddad did pass away. Yes, he did. But very sick that you'd actually go and say something like that.
Yeah.
Very sick. You really are sad, and you really need to kind of, grow up. As I said earlier, yesterday. Like, come on.
I mean, the trolls are throughout YouTube anyway. They go to everybody's live streams and all that, and leave messages and
Yeah,
all
but
that.
these particular trolls have been trolling me and others,
Yeah.
right? It's just they haven't paid any attention to me in over 6 or 7 months now. These particular trolls, because I've been blocking them, but because I defended a friend of ours the other day, who who I'm talking about, I won't mention. That's why they're targeting me now. But listen, I've already got one of your accounts. I've already got one of your accounts suspended. I'm going to go after all your other accounts. And by the way, I think I already know who you are. I've actually found stuff, and I'm going to be handing it over to the police, including your address. So, well done. I hope your parents do something about this, because what you're doing is illegal. The UK put out anti-bullying and anti-trolling laws, and you're breaking all those laws right now. So, continue to be a little muppet. Go on.
It's a pity you couldn't regulate these, for certain words and all that they could use and all that. And
Well, I
that they
can't
cannot
in
post.
YouTube, but if I
Yeah,
did that, then everybody's bloody
yeah,
comment wouldn't go up.
yeah. It's just sad there's a load of Muppets out there. That's just.
I know. Look, you're always going to get them. We got Little Nas. I like Little Nas, actually. I love his videos as well. He gets criticised for them, but I love his songs. No, Cinnamon Toast, they've nothing better to do, mate. They've nothing better to do. They're just sad little people that don't have any lives.
Yeah.
There's the space book. Hey, Dan. Nice to see you. And I know it's you because, well, I hope it is you. I'm pretty sure it is. Hold on, though.
Oh.
Did I not see you live?
Yeah, a minute.
Check the Spacebooks channel there, because I'm pretty sure I saw Dan was live there. Why is there people cheering? Am I missing
Yes, he
on
is live. Well, he was. He's premiering now.
No, that isn't Dan. It isn't Dan. Dan is actually live right now.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll make sure. No, sure. Why would Dan be live and then writing comments in my stream? Yeah, remove him.
It's a premiere. It's not a live stream.
Oh, is it?
It's a premiere.
Okay, well then it could be him. I get confused, Dan. If it is you, I'm sorry, mate. With all these trolls, I'm getting confused now because they're using people's bloody names, man, that we know, and no, it's not him. It's not him. Remove him. These are absolutely disgraceful going after a disabled person. I just want to, for people that are watching that don't know who Daniel is a friend of ours that comes on and does streams with us. He also happens to be disabled, and you've got these people coming out with sick messages like that. Please remove them.
Remove them and report them.
Yeah. Right, back to this movie anyway. Chris has it sorted. Chris, if you need any more help, just let me know, mate. He's a good actor, the fella, the outfit that's talking to them. I forget what other movies he was in, but he does be in. Wasn't he? I'm trying to think. I thought he was in Gremlins, but he's not in Gremlins.
No.
It was something else though, similar.
I was actually thinking the young boy that's talking to Kurt Russell now. I thought he was in Gremlins, but.
Well, at any cost, you're about to lose your life there, buddies.
Oh, jeez.
Like, they're going after innocent people.
Yeah.
In this fandom. You should be ashamed of yourselves. But you will be all caught, because I know the EU and I know Great Britain, they're coming out with new laws because of all the racism that's going on social media. So all of you trolls will be sorted. Your VPNs won't be able to hide you any longer, and you will all be exposed. And I hope that, you know, if you are old enough, some of you will get done and sent down. And as for the rest of you, you are going to get your parents into trouble, because they will be held responsible for your sick actions. Picking on the vulnerable. Disgusting.
Right, that's enough of that.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do me a favour, Chris, screenshot them as well, will you? Because I know those accounts are on Twitter. I know who Willow is as well. They're going to be reported as well now. Anybody that's associated with that account now, I'm going to go in and report them.
See, I've noticed that they can write in other languages as well, you know.
Yeah. No, see, what happens is what I need to do is I need to slow the chat down.
You can do that. You can
but they've
slow
made it
that down.
difficult now. Ballstrek literally have to watch a video on how to do it. So I'll have to find out, because if I put it 10 seconds, then it gives the moderators time to block them, so only one message will come up. But I love this part now with Kurt Russell's character now, with the old man here. Lupin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, David Lopan. Doesn't matter. Cinnamon toast. But see, this is the thing. I'm glad you're here to see this, because, you know, I get criticised, right, of being the bully. I get criticised of targeting innocent people. And as you can see there, this is what we put up with all the time.
Yeah.
This is what I've been putting up with the last 3 years since I started doing this YouTube gig properly, right? They've been sending me death threats, porn images, stuff like this. And now they're imitating my... Do you know, I could actually now... This is the thing. I could actually sue you now. You're in breach of fucking copyright. And everybody knows that that's not me. But take those screenshots, Chris, and you can send them to me after the stream, mate.
This is someone with a right jealousy of popular YouTubers, I think.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's. I doubt if you go and check these sites out, mate. Right? If you go and check these sites out, or the accounts that these people have, I mean, they're going around fat shaming. They're talking about things like, oh, you're gonna get, or the R word, you know, that word. They're also saying nasty, disgusting things. Oh, and they're posting private pictures of people on their accounts as well. Pictures of other people. And they have multiple accounts, but they're adding to me numbers anyway. I've got 9 people watching now. So it's probably your biggest audience for a movie stream in a while. So thanks to adding to me views. And I knew you were... Right, listen, we're here for this movie, so just ignore it now. I'm gonna sort this. Cry about a bozo. Do you know, I'd love to see you all say that to me face.
Oh, they just keep coming with multiple accounts. I mean,
no, now they're copying Disaster Area's account. See, this is why it's hard now, because they're copying people that we know, and they're stealing their...
I could do with a bit of help here.
I'm doing it now. I'm reporting it first. Bullying and harassment.
Yep, I'm doing the same.
All right. You're reported, and now you're being removed. Hide them from the channel now, right? It's the only way that you're going to get them gone.
Oh, jeez.
It's all right. It's all right, man. Just don't react to her. We're watching the movie. Don't mind them, John. That's what they want
Yep.
us to do now. I've said me piece.
Yep.
Just I'll hide them. Don't worry, they'll get their comeuppance because the police will because VPNs won't be able to protect them anymore.
Nope.
Because the UK government is coming hard now on abusive behaviour because of what's happened with the footballers. You know?
Yeah.
So
You know something? You know something? We'll lose a lot of freedoms because of these idiots.
I know. I know.
And they just don't get that.
No. No.
I mean, it's good to go on the internet and go anonymous and be kind and talk to people
Exactly.
and that.
I do agree with you there.
Yeah.
But when you've got people like these idiots abusing it, then it
Yeah.
ruins it for everybody else.
Yeah.
We got 11 people watching now, so literally, they're just. There's another one. It's all right though. I'll screenshot that too. You're reported and you're gone. There you go. See, real super doctor is on it.
Yeah, I've been doing this for the past 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, Chris must be. Oh no, Chris is there. Chris is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Chris. You're right. Thank you for adding to the. We got 13 watching now.
You see, I just don't get that. I mean, I can't create multiple accounts like this.
I know.
I mean, I've tried to create other accounts, but I can't. But YouTube just keeps removing them.
I know.
I've just only got one account, and that's it.
I know. It's crazy, man. It's social media has a responsibility that they've shared it for years. This is why it's gotten this toxic. Because they're not. You see what I mean? Look at all these accounts that are just showing up. Don't block them yet, because I'm screenshotting there just in case Chris hasn't screenshot. Oh my God, they're coming in.
These people are vile. You don't know if it's a multiple people or is just one person that's doing it.
No, what they do is, right, they have a little whisper network on Discord, right?
Uh-huh.
What they do is they knew I was going live, so they organise, they do, and they get ready then, and they wait until we're about 20 minutes in, and then they start their crap.
Yeah.
It's all organised, man.
Yep. I mean, YouTube needs to reform their channel, their layouts and everything like that.
Well, do you know what? You should be allowed in cases like that.
Yeah.
There should be some sort of verification that, and if there is trolls, then that you're able to go on somewhere, find out who this real person is.
Yeah.
And then report them, but there is no processes in place right now. But as I said, the UK is already getting with that now. Twitter has already committed after the bullying of footballers, and it happens on YouTube as well. So they will get to them eventually, but in the meantime, innocent people like who they're talking about are going to be, the mental health is going to suffer because of these idiots. They don't care. They don't care.
They don't.
They wouldn't care if someone topped themselves because of their behavior. They would not care, right? And that's how sick they are. Imagine that someone's pretending that their grandfather is dead. Then I'm hesitant at first because I was right. I knew it was going to be someone messing, but I thought it was real. So then I came out, and then he says, not as dead as your grandfather. You know,
Yeah.
there's Noel's dead grandfather. Don't block that yet. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, as I said.
So the best thing is to do online is don't share any personal information about yourself as much as possible to feed these trolls, because they're always looking for something. You know.
I know, my granddad is dead a good few
Yeah.
years now, me two granddads, but
Yeah.
it's still fucking horrible to see
Yeah.
someone. I mean, I looked up to me granddad. Just sick, man. Just sick. Well, don't worry, it hasn't disturbed us from watching the movie because I'm still
Nope.
watching away, and now we've got another fighting scene. Oh, Jack
Yeah.
hasn't won. You don't want to give Jack a gun. That's what I mean. This movie is non-stop.
Yeah. It's non-stop action.
I think there's a live concert going on.
Is that where you are?
And now they're going after me grandmother. Holy
Oh,
shit.
jeez.
Seriously, man. Seriously, man.
See, the best thing is just to laugh it off
No, I know. I know. I know.
and don't let it get to you. I mean,
It's not getting to me. I'm
especially,
all right. See, they think because they
yeah,
probably would have all seen me stream the other stream, and they think that I'm vulnerable right now.
yeah,
I'm not. I got everything off my chest. They're messing with the wrong person anyway.
yeah.
Because I've already got an investigating team already. I've already found out some information about some. So it's only a matter of time before I find out who they all are.
And it's disgusting. They can jump from internet provider to internet
I
provider
know.
as well.
That's how quick they are. It's unbelievable. They probably have several pages open.
Yeah.
And I know yous are using a hacker to get yous our accounts unsuspended, and that's illegal as well, because someone slipped up and actually sent me a message and said, "Why don't you go and contact this guy? I've already alerted Twitter about that hacker too, so yous are done." Jace, that's a lot of women they kept bleeding hidden. What? She still has the gag on her. Oh.
I mean, they seem to be doing a lot of their own stunts anyway. And that's,
Yeah. Oh, back in those days, yeah.
yeah.
Right, someone is pretending to be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I'm gonna remove them.
Oh, here we go again.
Don't worry, we know it's not you. We've removed the and you're gone too. I've got 10 dislikes, 9 likes.
Ah. You see, it's quite obvious that they're kind of frustrated here. I mean, they're going on like spoilt brats. They kind of get their way.
But what they don't realise is they'll never get the better of me. They'll never get the better of this community because we rally around each other. We're genuine friends.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of get the better of any of us because, I mean, no matter how much they try in that, and they're really, what they're actually doing is bringing down themselves.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's sad. I think it's sad how humanity and how society has gone, that these kids are so messed up that they think it's okay to do this sort of stuff. Uh, 12 likes just goes to show the children are having a tantrum because someone said they
Yeah.
are wrong. Ah, well, PJ, you know, what can I say? You're right, but there's nothing I can really do until Twitter and YouTube get their act together.
I mean, seriously, YouTube needs to get its act together and kind of reform the site. You know, they should have actually they should have moderators. Google has moderators, and
I know.
in the YouTube sites for live streams. I just don't get it.
Uh, Jeddy Bill, just do us a favor. I know you're kind of annoyed at what's being said, pal, but don't use any bad language because Google is actually doing their job when it comes
Yeah.
to bad language because they've uh, they've held your comments there.
And it's just, how do you get Google moderators to come in? That's the question.
I know. Oh, this scene coming up is great. Yeah, I appreciate the support. We just don't want you to get into trouble, man. So I know, PJ, for example, now the account has finally gone down, but I actually said it to Twitter, like, it's absolutely disgraceful. Like, for example, they limited my account last year because I was calling Jodie Whittaker fans planks and morons,
Yeah.
right? And I got done for that, right? These people are literally, as I said, rape shaming people. They're fat shaming. They're saying disgusting things about disabled people. They're actually putting up people's private photographs, and they're getting. Okay, Jed Bull says that he didn't say. He didn't say that. Right. Well, hold on. We'll see if that's true because the comment where the F-bomb. So if I remove this, put this user. No, what did I do? No, what did I do? Shit.
That's weird.
No.
Now they're calling themselves Margaret Thatcher.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm fucking sick of this. Right, being hidden.
It's such a shame that because people can't communicate over the live chat there. But you could apologise to the people that's watching, the genuine people that's watching, and disable the chat at the moment if it gets too bad.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to make them a bloody mod. The bleeding thing is, it's because of me phone. Could someone remove that idiot as a mod?
Which one wanted to be a mod? Remove. Okay.
Like, how are they still?
I don't think I have the settings taken remove the moderator.
I have to go into my YouTube channel now. See what you are doing.
Yeah.
You are actually really annoying me now. Jesus Christ, stop arguing. Right, give me a second. I'm going to go on mute there for a minute.
I think it would be great to have these kind of special superpowers, you know. The
Damn, I don't. Here's the weird thing. It's telling me that they're not moderator now.
Yeah.
Right? But it still has a wrench over their name.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I know what to do. It's alright. It's all good. I can go into and I can actually go into the channel settings now and permanently remove that person. Right, hold on. Community. Here we go. So me moderators are all there. Real Super Doctor.
That's Chris.
Right, they're not moderator. That's okay. Right, so they're not Emmy moderators. So I'm going to add new keywords now, which means then they won't be able to. Right, like there. I've added some new keywords now, so hopefully that might make a little bit of a difference. Seriously, man.
How many keywords can you put in there?
I can put as many in as I want.
All right. Just put as many as you can think of.
I
Bad
have
words.
put the most disgusting words that I can think of, but
Yeah.
again, they just keep coming up with new ways and clever ways of.
Yeah.
Like now, if someone mentions Daniel's name, that's a keyword that I've put in now. So if they put his name in now, it'll come up. If the comment does come up now, what it'll basically say is it'll have to be approved by the moderator.
Yeah.
So
Oh, jeez. What's going on here?
I just don't know what to say anymore. I'm actually disgusted, but at the same time, I'm actually sad for humanity. These are our future. We're screwed, man, when we get older.
Yep. And they have to look after us.
I know.
Oh, dear.
Tell me about it. I do love this fight scene.
The visual effects are really good in this film. They
They
really
are.
are. Yeah.
They are. I agree with you.
What year did this come out? Was it 1986?
Chris, do you know this account that's up on that? Do you know this guy personally? Because I don't know what the hell is going on here, but because now there's someone coming in claiming to be this person. So do you actually know this person?
But which one is which?
I know
That's the
that's why
question.
I'm confused now.
No wonder
Right,
a
so
lot of
he's a
people
semi-regular at
disable their
Loki. So
live
there is
chats.
a Jedi Bill
Yeah,
797. Right, but is he using that handle? Is that the handle that he's using? Because there's someone there called Lucifer who's claiming to be the real Jedi Bill. Does he go under as Jedi Bill on Loki's stream? Because we might have hidden the wrong one.
yeah, it's very difficult because you don't know what. Unless I'll look up and see if he's got
They
content
troll me.
up.
Right. I think the one that says they troll me is actually the real one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhide him.
Right.
Right. So he's unhidden that one. And I'm going to get rid of this Lucifer character.
Yeah.
See, this is why I'm waiting for Chris to give me verification, because if he turns up on Loki's stream, he'll know what name he uses. So, because this Lucifer fella is trying to say that he's the real. Hold on. Oh, I'm getting confused. Well, I've right. Well, I've hidden Jedi Bill 797. Now, what you apologizing for, me? You don't need to apologize for Anton. You don't need to apologize for Anton. This is not your fault. It's nobody's fault whose names they're using. So don't worry about it. Well, Chris, whatever account you think is the real one there and which one you think is the fake one, do me a favor, remove the fake one, will you? Because I'm getting confused here, mate. I don't know who to be removing now, and I don't want to remove someone unjustly. I love the neon lights on the bleeding skull.
Yeah. I mean, they've got it all in the surrounds, and they've got the Chinese lettering illuminated as well.
No problem, Chris. I'll leave it to you. You know who it is anyway, so. It's quite sad. Well, we've got 15 people watching. Well, in reality, we probably only have about 3 people watching, like we normally
Yeah.
do. And the rest are just accounts that are.
The sets in this movie are very impressive. I mean, down to
Yeah,
the buildings and everything like that.
I
They went
agree.
to such an extent taking a
Yeah. Well, that's John Carpenter for you, isn't it?
yeah.
Isn't it? He always is like his attention to detail has always been
And
spot
it's
on.
extremely controversial. I mean,
Yeah, I
with
know
his
he is,
movies as
but
well.
in fairness, we grew up with these kind of movies. Same with
Yeah,
Stephen King movies. You know, they'd be controversial today, but when we were growing up, there was no such thing as controversy. Movies were
yeah,
just made,
yeah.
to entertain.
I mean, if you've seen the film They Live, I mean, how good that film really actually is, and how it's detailed to exactly what's actually happening today. I mean, it's unbelievable, that film. And the fight scene in They Live, I mean, it goes on for quite some time with Roddy Piper and his workmate.
Oh, I love this. The cups with the medicine in them. Cheers.
And I'll give them superpowers.
Well, the guy that's just beyond Loki's stream, I'm very sorry that this is happening to you. But look, um, don't worry about it. We get it all the time, unfortunately. they're all high as fuck in the lift. Look.
I've seen that.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take off all your clothes. Oh yeah, he needs a drop of that blood, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The needle of love. I love corporals. I love Jack. Let's shoot the bastard. Oh, oh yeah, because he'd be mortal.
Yeah.
I love that part because he does the high pitched voice as well. Here we go. Go on, lads. Typical American. They're waving their knives, and here he's with the gun. He's at the knocking himself out. Oh,
Kind of misses a bit of the action.
he does. But look at this fella. Go on. I
Oh,
love the way. See those stunts, man. Deadly, man. That's it, man. But the
So she must have
PJ
the
says,
key
yeah,
to
PJ says,
immortality.
no, you're sounding a little crazy right now. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just laughing at the movie, man. They're doing all sorts of somersaults and stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just annoyed that they're targeting vulnerable people that we know, PJ. Um, you know, because it's all well and good, saying ignore it and stuff, but people's mental health are being affected. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Like as I say, I care for a lot of people in this community, you know.
He just had it in his boot.
Well, I know he's you see the way he's even laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, for God. Oh, for God's sake, they're copying PJ maybe as well now.
Oh, Jesus.
PJ, are you available actually? Because you know how we could sort this out. I could send you an invite on Twitter. You can come on, and then don't text Arton, and then we'll be able to get rid of that account. He says, but I'm listening and chatting. Yeah, see, I think that is you. So I'll remove the other one. Or Chris is probably already on it.
Can you make the real PJ a moderator?
I was thinking that, but how am I going to know which one it is?
Yeah, but
That's the thing. Do you know what I'll do, PJ? I'm actually going to text you on Twitter now with a keyword, right?
yeah, a keyboard will work.
Right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to text that keyword in the chat. And then I'll know that it's you. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then we can get rid of the other accounts. I was going to say the other twats, but that one. Right, I've got 3 messages here. Right, what keyword will I? Actually, Chris, you do the same with Jed there, will you? You go because you know if he has a Twitter account, you'll be able to. You're probably following him. You give him a keyword as well for him to write down, but don't say it over the stream, obviously. So hold on. Yeah, PJ, use that. Actually, what you've just written to me there. I've got your message there now. Write that there now. Wait, but give me a second now because I want to go into the YouTube channel to make sure that I don't get rid of the wrong PJ. Yeah, well, we'll find out now in a minute if you had a real account because Chris is going to give the real Jed a keyword. And if they don't put that keyword in, so right, PJ, whenever you're ready to write what you wrote to me on Twitter, if you want to write it there now on your on me chat, and I'll make you moderator. Yeah, Tim. Right, you're about to become a moderator. There you go, pal. Now, it's stupid that we have to do this, but you know what? I'd rather be safe than sorry because, you know. And PJ, thanks for taking the time to do that, pal. It's absolutely ridiculous what's been going on, but what can you do? So it's the society that we live in right now. Look at the lipstick on his lips.
Yeah.
Oh God. Here, interesting story about him and Goldie, right? So obviously they worked together at Disney, but she was older than him.
Yeah.
And what you call it, Goldie admitted in the interview that I was watching that she preferred older men, right? And it was a few years later that they got working together again, and they both fell for each other. And they've been with each other ever since, like.
Yeah. I mean, that film Overboard, I mean, it's really one of the best films, kind
It
of
is.
comedy in that. And
Yeah, PJ, they tried to say that I gave it to the wrong one, even though you literally sent me a message on Twitter. Actually, I better hold on. Actually, I just realized something. Shit. I hope I didn't give it to the wrong one now. Jesus Christ, man. Ah, for God's sake, Jack. You know, you're supposed to throw the knife and hit him.
oh dear, the fall of an empire.
Do you know what? I'm getting all so confused here now. Okay, it is you. Right, I gave it to the right one. Thanks be to God. Yeah, I'll just make it sure, PJ, because right now me head's all over the place. I can't even do a movie stream and make sure that me chat is safe because of these idiots.
It's getting a bit beyond a joke now. I think you'll have to disable the chats if you're doing a kind of live stream, like a movie stream and that, and you know.
Yeah, bro, I know, but here's the thing, why should I? You
Yeah,
know, that's the
exactly.
whole point of the community. Then you wouldn't be able to all talk to each other. You know what I mean? When we do the Doctor Who ones and all. Why should I have to disable the chat because of these people?
Yeah, see the point.
Because then, John, that means you wouldn't be able to talk to anybody in the chat, and all the other guests wouldn't be able to talk to each other and interact with each other. And that's why everybody comes onto the channel.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they genuinely love talking with each other. No, it is the real PJ, maybe. So, Overboard is fun. I watched it there last week. Oh, have you ever seen that one, PJ? Captain Ron. Captain Ron is a good movie, man. It's not as good as Overboard, but he does play a captain. He's actually the captain of a boat on that one. And a family inherit a boat after a father inherits a boat off his father or something like a son.
Yeah.
And he decides spur of the moment thing to go on a cruise with the family, and they hire Captain Ron. And it's hilarious. It's as I said, it's still it's not as good as Overboard, but check it out, Captain Ron. He plays the typical Kurt Russell character in this one. He's brilliant. And do you know who's in it as well? Martin Short. He plays the dad in it, Martin Short. It's very good. But we could have done Breakdown as well, which is another good movie of his. There's another one called Unlawful Entry, which is good. There's Executive Decision, which was made a big deal out of because it had Steven Seagal and Kurt Russell in the movie. But Steven Seagal literally, well, if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. But literally, let's just say it doesn't end well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it never ends well with a Steven Seagal film.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it's everybody else around them gets obliterated.
No, I know. I think Chris has done the secret word. So if he's done the secret word with the real Jed, then we know that you're fake.
I mean, even with the Jason Statham films, I mean, he's no Steven Seagal.
No, I don't mind some of his movies now. You know,
some of the Fast and the Furious are quite actually good.
I actually watched the one with the shark, the Meg. I thought it was going to be ridiculous because the trailer looked ridiculous. Yeah. It was actually a very enjoyable movie, and and he was actually pretty good in it.
Yeah.
A modern day, what was that?
Jaws?
With the smart shark woman. Yeah. What was that movie? The one where she's trying to develop a cure for Alzheimer's, and they do something to the shark's brains that make them more intelligent. What was that movie? What's his name is in it? Samuel L. Jackson dies in it. He gets eaten.
Yeah. It's not Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
It is.
I like the first one. They've actually done a second one, believe it or not. That's the one. Yeah, Deep Blue Sea wasn't bad. But the best shark movie ever made is obviously Dun 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 Jaws.
Yeah, and Peter Benchley had wrote something else. It was supposed to be like a kind of giant squid thing, and it was like a part of a miniseries or something like that. The Beast. That was quite good. Because I remember watching that in the late 90s. God, I can't believe it's been all the years ago.
You're right, I did. I love it. Oh, did you get the woman?
I mean, why do they all play hard to get?
I honestly thought her career, because she'd done a couple of other films around this time period, and I actually thought she was going to become a megastar, but it never really happened for her, did it?
No.
I don't know why, though, because she's not a bad actress, actually. I mean, I know she did Sex and the City, but I believe in the Mandela effect. It was definitely Sex in the City.
Yeah. And it's the same with that Jaws. I think it's the girl with the braces. I always remembered the girl with the braces because when I seen that film without realising, actually watching someone trying to explain it on YouTube, I mean, I always knew that girl had braces. Because it's to match Jaws' love interest, you know. It's not like it's not like she didn't have braces, because I always remember that she did have braces because it would make sense to Jaws anyway.
I close my DM so people don't send me, hey, yeah, but this is the way it's going to go now, right? Because I don't know who's who now. If you'll have to open your DMs so Chris can send you a code word. And if it's really you, you'll be willing to do that. Unfortunately, I can't take that risk now. So, well, there you go. The movie is over, and we spent half of it trying to delete trolls.
Yeah.
But I still got to watch the movie because I was watching.
Yep, that was a really good movie. It was full of action, full of suspense and all that. I was getting into it and all that, but it was the trolls that were kind of distracting me away from it a bit.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do this movie again. And I know I said earlier at the start of the night, but I think we're going to have to do this again at some stage because, yeah, I'm not happy with the fact that we've had to spend most of the time deleting idiots. But I will find a way of slowing down the chat from now on, that when the comments come in, they'll come in one at a time, but you'll be able to delete them. That's near the Holics because they did say they were going to pop in. But Sean, just to let me know that it definitely is you, will you do me a favor, mate, and just send me a DM on Twitter just to say I'm in the chat? If you don't mind. It's just we're after being dealing with trolls attacking certain people that we know, attacking me, slagging my grandfather and grandmothers as well. Absolutely disgusting. And then someone pretending that their grandparent passed away, so I'd come out and say something.
I'm glad that PD Rich is in the chat and he's removing them.
Yeah, well, he sent me so that's how I know it's him, and then I double checked on Twitter. Yeah, I thought the account was back, but it's permanently suspended now. And rightly so after the way they attacked. Right, hold on, what am I looking at here? Little China. I love this song.
Yeah. You know, that was a good thing about these films in the 80s. They had good music at the end of them.
Yeah, they did.
It was the same with the Ghostbuster films. I used to watch them to the very, very end in the credits and that to listen to the soundtracks.
Same.
And I always hated it. You see, when they were on the television and all that, you know, that they wouldn't go through the entire cast, the soundtrack. They would just cut it.
China, big trouble. Little China. I love the way it does that. The big trouble. And then it goes, Little China. I love the way they say the events, characters, and films depicted in this photo play are fictionist. You know, I know they still do that to this day. Right, hold on now. Right, what we'll do is we will obviously give our opinions on the movie. I still did manage to watch the movie because I had my phone in my hand. I wasn't concentrating on the computer because I have the movie on my TV. So I was able to still watch the movie while keeping an eye on what was going on in the chat. So I'm gonna look, for me, this is a cracking movie.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Kurt Russell is brilliant in this movie. All the supporting cast, can't fault them actually. And it's a good action packed movie. It gets straight into it. There's no, like, that's what I love. John was mentioning about movies in the 80s and stuff. This is why we love them. They just got straight into it. There was no big build up and stuff. They there was basically, you knew what was going on and moved it along. Uh, it moved it along at a pace, but you were still getting loads of information. That's why
yeah,
Egg was there. Egg was kind of the narrator through this movie, letting you know what was going on while they were battling away. So yeah, for me, this is an 8.5, 8.5 out of 10. I can't give it a 10 because um, in fairness, it does have some flaws, but
yeah.
I can put them aside. But 8.5, I think, is a good score.
Yeah, I think I would give it an 8 as well. I mean, it is impressive. The film sets are impressive and all that, and of
Yeah.
course it was written by John Carpenter, who had made Vampires and They Live, and a lot of these great films, and I really love them. And likes the film Overboard with Kurt Russell that was in that as well. He's a good actor, and in this, there's a lot of goofiness.
Mm.
There's a lot of suspense in this. It was all done, and it was all done deliberately. But in the end, that he was there just as the main antagonist towards this being that had all the superpower and all that, and he was defeated in the end because he became mortal because of he got the wrong blood from the wrong girl, and that's how he became a mortal again, and that's how he was kind of defeated in the end.
Yeah.
But I loved the fighting scenes and all that and everything like that, and the things that they couldn't do now in films with knives and guns and bullets and everything like that. I mean, it was basically a movie ahead of its time, really, and all concepts and all that, and magic and all that, and Buddhism and Chinese, or what you say is chi
Culture.
magic
Mm.
and Qi Kung and all that, and all these things all put together, all these elements and all that, the spiritual elements, all that, and demons and all, battling demons. I mean, it is a good film. I would say it was well ahead of its time, and a lot of stuff in it wouldn't have been fully realised, and that's how it kind of suffers a wee bit, and that's how it would be a kind of eight, between an 8 and a 9.
Yeah, I was actually going to say as well, actually, I should add this. While we were watching, John did make the point about the visual effects and stuff.
Yeah,
And I have to say, this movie hasn't aged badly at all. Now, I don't know if the version that we're watching, because I think me and John are probably watching it on the. I don't know if they've updated the effects or but they if they haven't, then they still hold up today. Um, they still hold up today. The practical effects were great too. The special effects, fantastic. So yeah, do you know what? I'm going to be more generous. I did give it 8.5, but I'll add the extra half point and give it a 9 out of 10. Actually,
yeah.
so I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. Chris gives it a 9 out of 10, and PJ maybe has also given the movie a 9 out of 10, and he said he loved it. Um,
See, everything was kind of practical back in the days because they didn't have CGI. They were kind of limited to what they could actually do and achieve and all that. And they have to use their kind of imagination to kind of think of concepts to like electricity, and I mean paint boxes and all that, and lighting and all that, and they didn't have lasers and all that. They were kind of limited in what they could really do. And I mean, it was fully achieved back in the 80s anyway. I mean, they had the creative talent and all that to kind of make all that stuff. And it's the same with Ghostbusters as well,
Yeah,
because you can look at the practical effects in Ghostbusters to what is CGI now. I mean, the majority of the CGI now, to my opinion, is just too much over the top for me. I
it
don't know
is.
if it's just me,
No,
because
you're
I
right.
mean,
They rely too heavily, John, on
yeah,
CGI now.
yeah,
And I think that, I do like the movies. Like, for example, there's a movie called, I don't know if you remember it, with Charlton Heston called Earthquake. I
yeah,
mean, they
I
used
remember that.
practical effects in that movie. Practical effects work much better, in my opinion, than CGI. I've never really looked. Once the technology came about, of course they were going to use it. But I think a lot of filmmakers and a lot of the modern movies rely too heavily on CGI. I
Well,
mean, the perfect example of that is the Schneider Cut.
yeah,
Remember, he had to use a lot of CGI to bring that movie, to finish that movie, and to bring that movie to us. Now, it's a great
yeah,
movie, but if you look at it, it is a CGI fest. It's full of
yeah,
CGI. And while it didn't, for this movie, it didn't really spoil it. There are
yeah,
movies like this. Like if they had today's modern CGI for this movie, it wouldn't have the same impact.
yeah. It's movies like Transformers and all that, and vast spaceships and all that, and flying people and all
Yeah.
that. And I mean, that's what really does a movie in for me, because it lacks the practical visualization. It lacks the realism, because it is false, exaggerated imagery, and,
Mm.
and and that's what really spoils the film for me.
Yeah, Chris, yeah, bang on there. If there is an issue between two YouTubers, yeah, don't be bringing these a mess into my stream. Sort out your issues on that person's channel. I again, my channel and my chat is not going to be used for people to settle their differences or to settle scores. Yeah, you go and do that on your own accounts, and don't be coming in here spoiling it for everybody else. But
Yeah,
you didn't spoil this movie because we were able to still enjoy it. It's
yeah,
just I'm just more annoyed at the fact that innocent people that are in me chat, yous were targeting them by using their account names, and that's absolutely disgusting.
yeah,
Well, I was able to enjoy this movie, and I did, but I will do it again at some stage. But and I will learn how to uh, sort this chat out once and for all with slowing it down, because that way then we'll be able to control. They won't be able
yeah,
to put 10 comments at one time. So I'll sort that out. I'll slow the chat down, and I'll get it fixed. But I think you can only do it during a live stream. So I will actually, I'm gonna see if I could do it now, because I am live right now. So give us a sec. So John, if you just want to keep talking away there, pal, if there's anything else you want to add about the movie, work away while I try see if I can figure this out, because I
yeah.
am live now. So if I'm correct in saying I should be able to do this. So I'm going to mute myself because I don't want any sound to come through. So if you want to just keep talking there, and if
No
anybody
bother.
else gets if
It's
anybody else
another
gets their
thing.
calls there,
Yeah.
just call them.
Another thing about this movie is the practical effects. Now, it's like the same practical stop motion animation effects. Sometimes it can work and sometimes it doesn't. But with the Ghostbusters, you can see that you can see it's very much contrived with the terror dog bashing its way through the apartment building of Lewis Tully and escaping, and it's the same practical effects. I mean, they're very light-hearted effects. They were meant to be realism, with the technology that they had back then. It wasn't meant to be kind of over the top, right in your face like CGI is now. But in this movie, Big Trouble in Little China, they've got loads of practical effects that they use, and they seem to be doing their own stunts, which I think they've done it very safely, and it kind of works very well. And it just does not give you the sense that this is just a contrived movie. It's a movie that engages you, and it's like you're transported right into it, and you can actually feel that it's actually believable in some kind of weird way. You can be in it, and that's the wee tiny things like that can make a movie kind of mesmerizing in a strange way. But with the practical effects and the monsters and all that, and same with Jaws and all that, and these the creatures and all that, they're animatronics, and the animatronics back then were kind of in the kind of mid vintage stage. That they weren't quite up to standard as they were in the late 90s and that, but they seem to kind of work very well, and I quite like that, and especially in creatures like critters or gremlins or like ET. I mean, the kind of the practical way, the animatronic effects, it just like a puppet made of latex animatronics and all that, and that designed to make you believe in something that is real, but it's not real. It's not, it's not a cartoon or anything like that. It's made in a kind of way that resembles reality in a way, and which is not real, which I think is quite good. To achieve that, to achieve the impossible with basically what you've got, and I think these films really are very special. And if they were going to make remakes, dare to say that they don't make a remake of ET, that they use, if they did, they use the real practical effects, just instead of CGI, and make the creature or creatures or as realistic as possible as what basic animatronics they have. So that's basically why I like these kind of movies, is because that it's the creativity kind of shines right out. And don't get me wrong, with CGI movies they can be creative as well.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. When it's not, see, you should only use CGI for things that you can't film
Yeah.
or you can't do with practical effects. But what's happened is they got too lazy and they just use CGI nearly for everything. Do you know what? This is a pain in my ass. I cannot find the settings to slow this bloody chat down. The only setting that it's given me is to disable, not disable the chat, but hold all comments for review. I don't think I can do it this way. I think I literally have to go live on YouTube itself. But the thing about it
Yeah.
is I can't because I've no camera, so I don't think I can. So look, I might have to, which I don't want to do because I shouldn't have to hold all comments for review. But if that's what we need to do right now, just so people peace of mind. Like,
Chris gives it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I read out his score.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 9 out of 10. PJ also gave it
yeah.
a 9.
It's a good movie to just on a Friday night. Let's say on a Friday night, just put it on and just a bag of crisps sitting in the settee and that, and just watching it. It's like one of these movies in the 80s that that's what you would do in the 80s.
Right. These are just making it so bloody difficult. I shouldn't even have to do this. I shouldn't even have to do this. But I might have no choice. Which means it's going to be a pain in the backside for me moderators. Because it literally means they're going to be busy all the time deciding which comment is a legit comment and all of this. Do you know why? Is there a bunch? I have to say, you trolls, is there a bunch of scum? I shouldn't have to do this. Right? I shouldn't have to do this. These are unbelievable. I don't know what to do because it's not letting me do what I want to do. I don't know how to even do this. Here it is here, comments, right? It should have slow down the comments here, but it doesn't. This is the options that I've got. Delete comments, disable comments, hold all comments for review, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, but that's already on, and allow all comments, but there's nothing about slowing down the comments. So it's either hold all comments for review for now until I figure it out. I'll ask you moderators because you're the ones that are going to be busy. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's the best thing to do for now?
I'm gonna look up a YouTube video to see if you can. Somebody might have made a YouTube video on it.
But you see, I'm live, right? But I'm using StreamYard, yeah?
Yeah.
But if I think Ballstrek did it. Yeah, Ballstrek know how to do it, but he goes live on his YouTube channel. I don't think he uses StreamYard. I'd
Yeah,
literally
I
have to
think
do a
it's
stream. You can only do it through YouTube, not through StreamYard. That's why I
yeah.
can't do it. That's why I can't slow the chat down. So I'm going to be in a spa bother here. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. These well, they're gone now anyway. Because all I could see is comments from all you guys now. Yeah, but he did it through live stream. I know how to do it. Because I did it in a test. To see if it would work. I know how to do it. It's just you can't do it through StreamYard. Even though I'm live and it's on YouTube, it's going through StreamYard. It's not going through YouTube, which is the ridiculous bleeding thing. So I have to go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which means I'll have to do probably a 2-minute little test stream while I set the permanent setting. But it's ridiculous. The nastiness tonight just opened my eyes to a lot of it. Look, I've been getting it, but to see other people now just being targeted and being picked on. Yeah, I'm going through I'm in the YouTube studio. Right, so you said do it through the dashboard, yeah? So I'll go into, right, so hold on. So I'll go into my YouTube studio. See, you used to be able to slow it down where the live chat comes up. But YouTube are a bunch of morons. They've moved it, right? Whereas they should have left it there. They should have left it there where you're able to basically slow the chat where you are. But no, they're gonna make you go in now. Right, so Matrix Lord is after doing a video. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently he has done a video calling all of this nonsense out. What's this restricted mode? Restricted mode off. What's this mean?
Maybe that's it.
Activate. This helps hide potentially mature videos. Oh, from your browser. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. But hold on though. Right, so keyboard shortcuts, your data in YouTube. So I'll go into my YouTube studio and then go to the dashboard. Right, so the dashboard. Right, so I'm on the channel dashboard. So where do I go now from here? Where do I go from here? Customize your channel in studio, faster uploads. Let's see if it's this customized business. We've launched customized link. See, it's just bringing me into this crap. Right, it's not customized anyway. Advanced settings under enable.
It said add delay. You know where you're on your YouTube studio.
Yeah,
Are you
right.
on your YouTube studio?
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Go to your stream settings and go right down, and it says below 360 degrees video. There's a wee print said added delay, and if you've got it on none, you can actually go for up to 1 minute delay.
Right, hold on. You are forgetting that this is me, right? This is Noel, right? I'm a tick when it comes to this shit. Right, so I'm in the dashboard, right? So I can see how many subscribers and all I have. Now on the side it says dashboard, content, playlist, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyright, monetization, customization, audio library, settings, feedback, right? But if I go into settings, it's not giving me...
You go to stream settings.
Yeah, but there's no... This is what I'm saying. There's no... Hold on. There's stream. Yeah, there. Right, okay. Stream. Right, I'll close this shit. Just close. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will you just close? Oh, for God's sake, will you just leave me alone?
It's absolutely complicated, this.
Right. So there you go. I've got the 360 thing there. But you see, this is the thing, right?
Just scroll down.
I did this before, but because this is a new live stream being set up, right? I've got it here. But it won't add delay. There you go. So I'll put a 30-second delay, right? Some of your settings couldn't be saved. Broadcast delay at low latency can be used at the same time. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Listen,
I don't know if it has to do with the chat.
Right, but there you go. I've put a 30-second delay now, right, on that. But this is not me stream, so it won't let me. As I said, I have to do this on YouTube, folks.
Yeah.
And because
I'm going to refresh it to see if it is taking effect.
Right, hold on. Well, I have it on a 30-second delay now.
It doesn't seem to be taking effect. I don't know. I really don't know with this.
Told you, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't do it through StreamYard.
I think you can only do it through your YouTube studio.
Now, what I've tried to do is go into my YouTube channel, and then I've clicked on my live stream.
Yeah.
Right? I've went into the live stream and I've tried to edit the live stream, right? Because that's the only way I can figure that I can do it, but it's not letting me do it. See, they're idiots. Look, all they care about, oh, YouTube. We're delighted to announce that we've got the dark mode now for YouTube. Nobody gives a shit about dark mode. Fix your fucking app. Right, so I'll go into my channel. Right, there's me live stream right now. So just give me a second because I have to mute myself because I don't want any sound to come through. Right, so I'm on me stream now. Right.
Right.
Right. So now I can go into edit video. Right, so this is what I did. I went into edit video. Yeah, I'm on YouTube Studio. That's what I'm talking about. I'm in my YouTube Studio. You can't do it. I'm telling you that I can't do it. I've tried. There's nothing coming up that tells me that I can slow down the chat on this. As I said, I have to do a stream on YouTube to be able to do it because I was able to do it just there, but it wasn't working because it's not a live stream.
Yeah.
So I can do it. I don't know how Bolstrek was able to do it through StreamYard. I don't think he was using StreamYard actually.
It could have been using a different kind of software to kind of do a live stream.
Right. So what I have here in the settings here, and I'm in my live stream now on YouTube. Right. So I went into edit. So I've got the title there. Right. It's got the schedule time. It's got the thumbnail. Then it's select playlist. Then audience, right? Is it made for kids? All of that, right? And then it says age restriction, right? So I'll go into show more, right? So then I scroll down then it asks me if this stream has paid content, automatic chapters when eligible, all of that, add tags, English language, caption certification, English language, no date recording, stream location, none, standard YouTube license, distribution everywhere, entertainment, and then, as I said, it's got comment visibility, allow all comments, hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, hold all comments for review, or disable comments. Right now, if I go down into the settings, right, which I'm going to do now on YouTube, right, it gives me general, channel, upload defaults, permissions, community, and agreements. There's nothing there. I have to do it through YouTube.
That's bizarre.
So I am in the YouTube show, and just to prove it to you, because I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, Noel is, because I am a boomer when it comes to technology. I'll show you. I've no problem showing you. There you go. I'm in my YouTube studio. Right? So I've went into the edit the video. Right? Now, there you go, right?
Yeah.
There, says studio. Right? So here it says chat with creator support, but I don't want that, right? Can't edit it here because the edit options are disabled. As I said, I went into settings. There's the settings there, right? As I said, channel, upload defaults, permissions, community, and agreements, right? So as I said to you, there is nothing there, right? Look, I'll even scroll down again. There is nothing there. There's the what I told you about the chat. There, right? Look, I'll show you the options. Right, there is nothing there that gets me to slow this chat, and it doesn't scroll down, and that's it. Now I'm gonna stop sharing just in case.
That's crazy. That really is crazy.
Right. So I've told you. I know. I know how to do it if I go live on YouTube. It's just not let me now. Just to show you even more, I'll actually go into the. Hold on. I'll go back because hold on. We'll go back here now, right? And I will go in and I'll show you, right? So I'll go into the YouTube studio proper now, right? So I just went into edit video there in that part, right? So now I'm going to show you I'm going into YouTube studio now as soon as this computer hurries the feck up, right? So there you go, right? YouTube studio, right? And I'm going to show you, right? I shouldn't be really doing well. There's nothing private, so I suppose it's grand. But there you go, right? It'll come up now in a minute when it loads because my computer is acting up. But there you go. There's my YouTube studio, right? There is nothing there, right? Now, if I go in here, see this? This is the live icon. If I go in there, right, I'm going to show you, right, exactly what I'm talking about. So if I go in there now, right, there's where I go to stream, right?
Yeah.
Now watch, right? So we start there and we press go, right?
Right.
Okay. Right. Ah, Jesus, right. So now can't, but watch this, right? So go into stream, right? Told you, I know what I'm doing, right? Go down here.
Right, yeah, that's the problems I get. So
right.
you need to use your webcam.
Yeah.
To get the slow mode.
Right. So there you go. Add delay. There it is. There. 30 seconds or a minute. Right. Clicked on to 30 seconds. There you go. Right. Done. Right. But it's not working. Right. Because it's telling me that I've set up a new live stream. So I can't do it with the live stream that I'm actually doing because I'm using StreamYard.
Yeah, it's because of StreamYard you can't do it.
Right. So Trek wasn't using StreamYard when he did it.
Yeah.
So, and I've no camera, so I won't be able to do it. So I need a camera.
Yeah, Eddie Oscaro said something about that his guests had a problem with StreamYard that it was too complicated.
Yeah, apparently he's using Zoom now, but I'm not leaving. Look, we've paid for StreamYard. I don't have a problem with it. No, the YouTube help says in the chat module, click settings, select enable slow mode. Right, hold on. So you're telling me YouTube says in the middle, in the chat module. Hold on. Right. So you want me to go back into YouTube Studio again, yeah? Right. We'll do that. Right. So hold on. So I'll go back into YouTube Studio again. Right. So right. So back into my YouTube Studio. Right, there you go. Now you're telling me in the chat module. In the chat module, click settings. Okay, where's the chat module? Right. So there's a module here. So you're telling me there's a square here that says for chat.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it, mine. And it said create stream. That's through the webcam. It said create stream and it says slow mode and you can put it on for 60 seconds or whatever.
Right, so I've got recent subscribers, latest post.
Yeah. The message delays.
Latest comments. So view more. Is this it? No, it's brought me to the dashboard. See, I told you, it must be this Chrome. No, it's not working, lads. It's not working. Like enable. Like where's in the chat module? Watch. See, I don't know what you're. I don't see because I don't know what you're talking about. There's no
No, do
chat
you mind?
module here. I don't know what you mean by chat module anyway. What do you mean a box that has the chat in it? I don't know what you are talking about.
No, do you mind if I screen share this and it might help you? It's it's my window application is Opera tab. I'll find if it's yes, it's this one, right? Can you see it now?
Right, hold on.
See that now? Right, I'm going to go down.
Yeah, but you see, you're creating a new stream.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's because you have to create a new stream to to have these settings to get access to them. That's crazy, isn't it? Because if it's because your account's linked to StreamYard, your YouTube.
Right, I'm gonna have to get a camera. Can't sort it. I need a camera. It's telling me that I can't do it until I have a camera.
Yeah.
Because I can't go live without a camera on YouTube. That's the thing with StreamYard I can, but with YouTube you need your camera. So I need a camera. Where would I get a cheap camera? We can't even afford a camera right now. Like that's the thing. Right now we're really struggling. We can't even afford a feckin'. Like I mean, we're cutting down on our food and all that we're buying. Because as I said, my money was stopped. We're basically living off whatever money we make on YouTube and the little money that Cheryl has.
No, let's start a new stream and we can work through it in real time. That way, this stream can still be saved, and then it doesn't matter troll show because you can use it as police as well, or we can just work it in real time.
Right, but as I said, I need a camera. It won't let me go live on YouTube without a camera.
You could log on from my computer.
No, it's not. I don't. Oh, will you stop? That's too much messing. Are you joking? I don't even remember.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, you're not going to sort it right now on this.
Well, I know. It doesn't matter anyway. We're still talking anyway, so I don't know what the big deal is.
Well, because you sound extremely frustrated.
I am frustrated. Of course I'm frustrated.
Well, I know. I'm just saying it seems like a lot to carry on for the rest of this stream, but you do you.
Like, YouTube used to just have in the chat, guys, do you remember? You used to be able to go in where the chat would show up on YouTube, right? As it does, scrolls down on YouTube and go into that. And it'd have slow mode there, right? But YouTube and their good fucking wisdom or their stupidity have decided to move it somewhere else. Like, it's ridiculous. But she is right. I'm getting frustrated. Listen, thanks for trying to help me out anyway. He's our legends. But, hold on. Does Kurt Russell have his own YouTube channel? Kurt Russell has his own YouTube channel. I'm subscribing to this fella. I didn't even know he had his own YouTube channel. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay.
It's a pity that the StreamYard it just gives you a limited amount of things you can do with your settings. It's just
settings should be 3 dots. Chris, in fairness, I think it might be this Chromebook. You know, Chromebooks are a bit weird. But mate, it's getting very frustrating right now because I can't figure this crap out. It's really frustrating. Like, oh, there goes me phone. My phone's gone dead now. That's all I need. Feck off phone. Yeah, there's 3 dots there, but it's manage moderators, participants, pop out chat, toggles, timestamp. And send feedback. Yeah, I've got plenty of feedback to send you, YouTube. You bunch of morons. What's this? Autoplay sentence. And I wouldn't even mind as well. YouTube keeps putting me streams at 480 as well. And I have it set for high definition. Like, it's ridiculous. Here. Do you know, I give up because if I keep trying to figure this out, it'll frustrate me. I'm already frustrated enough as it is. The feckin' thing. Yeah, well, feck the trolls. Who gives a crap? You know, we will sort it out. I will have to get a camera or see if anybody around here has a camera that I can use to get an end of. But I won't be able to go live and change the settings on YouTube without a camera.
It's a bit crap.
I wish the camera on my second laptop would work again. Man, ever since I let it fall. Yeah, we got disaster area in the chat. Hopefully the real one. Because we had a bit of problems earlier. I can't even pronounce any words now, lads. PD, yep. Right, well, look, I suppose we've given our score for the movie and stuff like that. I'll try figure it out somehow. But I probably will need a camera. But as I said, that's going to be a long way away. So, you know, it might have to come to the crunch where I disable all comments for review until I get one. I shouldn't have to do that. But if this continues to go on, then I'll have to, because, you know, it's affecting people's mental health.
Yeah, they're idiots. What they're doing.
Yeah, and I'm not having that. Because as I said, we care about everybody in this community, and I'm not having that. Not having people's mental health be because you know what it's like. Is all, yeah. It's just, I'm just baffled. I just don't know what to say anymore. These people are just sick. But there you go. Disaster area saying it's the real me. Unfortunately, we had someone imitating you. That's why I was asking.
I've actually done a little bit of an experiment. I'm on StreamYard Live at the moment, and I've actually edited the video. I went to stream customization on YouTube, and my message delays are in 60 seconds. I just put it on, and I put it on slow mode.
How did you do that though?
Well, I'll screen share this if you want.
Right. Let's see if I can figure it out before we go.
Right.
Go on.
I'll get to screen share this. Can you see it?
Right, hold on. Right. So,
Stream customization.
right, but how did you get to there?
I just don't know. I just went to
See, that's what I mean. It's not coming up on my computer. So, how did you get to that point? Right. So, I'm going into my YouTube channel, right?
I went to channel content.
Right. So, hold on then. Right. Right. So, now, am I going into my YouTube studio or am I going to the sidebar that's on the main YouTube page?
You're going to your oh jeez, where am I? I've just disappeared again.
Right, hold on. Am I going into right? I've got live here. Do I go into live? Will I try live? Actually, I don't think I've done it this way. Hold on.
Right, what I'll do is I'll click my YouTube studio and I'll go into.
Right, so I'm on my YouTube. Am I going into the YouTube studio itself? Am I going into see I don't have this live.
I think it's customization. You go to customization, I think.
Right, customization. Right, hold on. Right. Okay, I know where customization. That's in my YouTube studio. So let me go into customization then. Right, so YouTube studio, and then I'll go over to customization.
Should and your the one that's going live.
Right, I'll say right. So I have right. So here we go. So customization is here. So I have customization. I've gone into it now. Right.
Oh jeez, where am I now?
Right. So I've got Brandon basic info, layout, right? And then it's telling me to add a section, but nothing about. See, this is what I'm saying. Look, and I'll prove it to you that I'm in customization. Watch. So I'll remove that for a minute, right? I'll screen share my one, right?
I'll remove that.
Ask me to go into customization. So here we go, right? Channel customization. There you go, right? So there's customization, right there. Press into it again. So that's what I've got. Layout, branding, or basic info. I'll see if basic info is the one that we go into. Add links. Nope.
All right.
Right. So that's what I've got
on
into customization. There's me branding.
Right. Go into your YouTube and click on your live. And
right now, when you say go into YouTube, right? So I'm in customization. Have I to create?
Go to edit video on your live stream.
Yeah, see, I did that already.
Right.
Hold on. Right. No, I mean, I did it when the first time I was trying this. So you want me to go into me channel? You want me to go into me live stream?
What you want to do is you want to go to your video that is on live on YouTube.
Right. Hold on. Right. I'm going to show you step by step now.
Right.
Right. So you want me to go into my live stream that I have?
Your live stream. Just click on your live stream.
Right. So I'll go into my channel.
Your channel.
Right.
Click on your live stream.
There's my live stream there, right? So I've clicked into my live stream. There's the edit button down here. You want me to come down here? I've already done this.
You want to go down here and you want to edit this.
Here.
Edit video.
Edit video, right?
Yes.
Then go over to customization.
You go to customization.
All right, hold on then. Right, we'll do this now. Right, so customization, there it is there, right? There you go. Right, customization. Right. Now.
There's your slow mode there. See it?
How it didn't come up the first time. Right. John sorted it out. Right. Boys, what we do, slow mode. How many seconds do you think it's appropriate?
Well, you can go up to a minute or something like that. But
no, but I mean, slow mode, like the comments come in straight away, right? When you do when you don't do slow mode, right? So literally when you write a comment and you put it up, it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, right? But if someone writes a comment, it takes 10 seconds to come through. I think Ballstreck did 15 seconds, didn't he, or something like that? What do you reckon, guys, before I do this? I'll ask the moderators, 10 to 15 seconds, some guys are saying. John, you're a legend. Chris, you probably were explaining it right as well. No, there is a way to do it without you having a new camera. 30 seconds a bit long, do you not think? Because when they write the comment, it means it doesn't come up for 30 seconds.
Maybe you could actually delay it by 9 seconds or 10 less.
I was thinking 10 or maybe 15.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
So after you put a comment up, guys, it doesn't come up for 15 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say. So would you rather 15 seconds or 10 seconds? Chris is saying 15. PJ is saying 15. Cinnamon Toast saying 15 to 10. Right, we'll go 15 seconds. I'm going to do it now, and we will see if it kicks in right now. And you're a legend, man, because I was getting fucking... There you go. Anybody, yes. Now save this crap. Right. I'm not doing this again.
It's crazy, it really is.
Right. So if 15 seconds is too long, it's down to you, man. Right? I'm not doing this again. All of that effort. Now hold on. I'll leave it there just in case, and I'll stop screen sharing because I don't want. Yeah. Right. So right, start writing in some comments, folks. Right, hold on. I want to do it myself actually because that'll be a bit of fun. Hold on. Right, so let's do a test. Right? Everybody just throw a comment up. Now, that means now if any more trolls come on now, it's going to give you plenty of time. So as soon as they put their first comment up, it's going to take 15 seconds till their second comment comes up. So that gives you guys plenty of time to get rid of trolls. So we won't see all of the comments anymore, which I'm relieved about. But I can't believe that we have to actually do something like that.
Yeah, I know.
You know, but look.
But it's the only way of dealing with these idiots.
Yeah, exactly. Better safe. We're better being safe than and being careful because, you know, right, I'm going to leave a comment. Let's see how long does it take. 15 seconds. It's on limit. Right. So I'm going to say slow mode is on. Message every 15 seconds. Oh, it comes up to tell me.
Try 30 seconds.
30 seconds is too long.
It really kind of depends. It kind of if someone's want to punch out a message, they can only do it in one line at a time. That's
what I'm saying. And even if they do, and this is the thing, that's what I'm saying. Even if they put multiple messages up at the same time, only it's 10 seconds per each message. So
yeah,
you're gonna have time to get. As soon as they put that message up, the 10-second countdown starts. Right? So that when their comment comes up, right, 10 seconds, if they're a troll, you remove them, then the rest of their comments are not going to come up. I've set it for 15 seconds. Do you think that 15 seconds is not long enough? See, because what happens if people are writing air community, like, you know, that's
how fast 15 seconds just goes in. You know, it can go very fast.
I'll tell you what, I'll compromise. I'm not going to do 30 seconds, but I'll do 20.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going any further than 20. 20 seconds should be plenty of time for comments to be removed. There you go. Right, that's it. From now on, slow mode is on. And I'm not doing this again. Because that was a pain in the arse. Well, actually, no, that it's probably simple now that I know how to do it, actually. But you know me, I've got a head like a sieve. I'll probably forget in a couple of days' time. Right, so it's on 20 seconds then.
Oh. Is it actually working? Because PD Rich is putting messages through and to test it.
Well, it said it's saved. And it says slow mode is on my YouTube channel. If I go, look, I'll even show you to prove it that it is on. Hold on. Right.
Yeah, I know it's on. I can see it.
It's telling me that slow mode is on. So all of this just to keep trolls at bay. It's disgusting. Oh, by the way, I like your poster. Do you like mine?
Oh yeah, I just whipped that off the site. That
right
one.
there, look. There you go. Slow mode. See? Slow mode is on. Message every 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Chris's messages are at the...
Yeah, I seem to see that. I think it just slows the chat down. It doesn't stop the messages coming through. You know.
Yeah, but it gives people... Do you think I should... Maybe moderators are not affected?
Maybe that's it.
I don't know, man. These comments seem to be bleeding flying in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe the moderators are not affected. Where about you guys in the chat that aren't mods? Disaster area. Yeah, you've just put in a test there, and so has Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let me know if it actually if you've put another message in and it's actually taken 10 seconds for it to come up, or 20 seconds for it to come up.
No, what it should be doing is it should be delaying the user for 20 seconds to post another.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. That's what slow mo. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I think it is because look, disaster area hasn't commented since I said that.
Yeah.
There, and Cinnamon Crunch there with test, and he put test up earlier. Yeah, so I think it is. It does stop me.
Well, that's good.
Right. Well, then it's good. It's working then. Right.
Because there's crazy attacks against
yeah. Well, what I'll do is though, I'll be fair. We'll see how it runs. We'll do a test run with it, John. Yeah.
And see how it works.
Think that it's not. If people think that 20 seconds is not enough, I know how to do it now. I actually do know how to do it now because John's had to explain it very simply now. I will bump it up to 30 seconds. But that's the thing. It's going to be... It's not fair on air. It's not fair on air chat.
No.
But what you call it needs must.
It's just to kind of slow down these attacks because I mean they're totally unwarranted.
Yeah. What time is it? It's 12 o'clock.
It's
11. What are you doing for the rest of the night, John? I might have an idea that I might talk to you about.
Absolutely nothing.
How would you like to do another stream right after this, actually?
Where
about we do...
This is Thursday night.
Titanic.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
mean,
I could
I
talk.
don't
I
mean,
could
I
talk
don't
about
mean the
Titanic
movie
all
now.
night.
I don't mean the movie. I mean the TV show.
Oh, you want to do a wee what? Just one episode watch along?
Yeah, why not? We'll watch the first episode and then we'll continue them. We'll do
That's an
then me and
absolute
you.
great idea.
Right?
That's a great idea.
Right then. Right, I'll do that. But what time is it? So
Well,
Ted
it's
doesn't have to go- yeah,
only
Ted
9
doesn't
minutes
have to go
past
out till
11.
12. Right, so Ted doesn't have to go out till 12, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll fit it in. Right, we're gonna end this stream, but join us now in a few minutes because we're gonna do a bit of Titanic.
And you might have to edit your other stream as well.
No, once it's permanently set, it's permanently set apparently.
Well, hopefully.
That's why I want to do another stream to test the theory out.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, look, we're gonna come back. So if you want to join us we're gonna do ITV's Titanic. Chris, if you can't get that, text me on Messenger. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The site that I gave you has that show on it as well. It's called Titanic. It was an ITV production. It stars Jenna Coleman. I was gonna say, will I see if Wurzel Gummidge is on this? But we'll do.
I've seen the new Wurzel Gummidge in this, but I haven't seen the old one.
Right. Well, here we'll do Titanic. I'm setting it up. Right. Yeah. What me and John are going to do now is we're going to go off, and then I'm going to have to send them. Hold on. I might as well set up the bleeding stream while we're here. What am I at? I'm an idiot.
And I have to change my avatar as well.
And I'll have to change mine as well. Now I have to go and get a picture of the Titanic. But come and join us, right? Because we'll be literally starting straight away. So there we go. So Titanic episode 1. Actually, I wonder if it actually has a name.
It's
Titanic.
Wait till we see if
episode. I'll just write
episode 1, First Class.
Right. So first episode 1.
Yeah.
The title is First Class. Okay. Right, because me and John are huge Titanic fans, and because the last stream was kind of like we did enjoy it, right?
It was okay,
but you know it's not fair. John, as I said, made the time to come here and stream with me, and we've had to put up with that rubbish tonight. And I'm sick and tired of it. You know what's the date? August, right? So we're in at 11 o'clock. So hold on. So I need to go 11:20. Now it won't start at 11:20. It won't start at 11:25. We're going to start straight away, right? But I have to because with StreamYard, because they tick. Yeah, if you put it on Facebook, it has to be 10 minutes before you start and all this rubbish. So we're not starting at 11:25. We're actually going to be starting almost straight away, right? So I've set it up. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to put the link in this chat before we go. And remember, it takes 10 seconds. The Titanic, if you go onto that site that I gave you, Chris, if you're on that site that we gave you, it's the third one in. It's the third one in. Jenna Coleman stars it. It's 4 episodes, so we'll get to do the first episode tonight. And then me and John we'll do the rest of them then during the week. Try maybe fit some in here and there, but we're definitely do them all. Now I need to change my avatar. I'll need to get a picture of the Titanic, so I'll just go back to the TARDIS avatar.
I've been trying to hunt for my pictures of the Titanic.
Yeah.
I don't know where they are.
I know I had some, but because I was piling up so many pictures on this StreamYard, I actually got rid of them because of memory-wise. I didn't want the memory to... Well, we don't really need Titanic avatars though, really. I mean, but well, what am I doing? Oh, you have to send a link in the chat. Right. So I'm about to do that now, guys.
Yep.
What am I going into here? there. So it should be there. It's a mini series. Yeah, there's 4 episodes. And as I said, it stars Jenna Coleman, Toby Jones. There's some great actresses in it as well. There's a couple of Irish. Well, there's a lot of Irish actors and actors from Northern Ireland as well. It's even though it is an ITV production, they actually. I've noticed with some Titanic shows, they'll bring Americans in to put on bleeding Irish accents, and it's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Victor Garber couldn't put on a good Irish accent for Thomas Andrews in the James Cameron Titanic.
I know.
I was kind of bothered by that because it didn't look like Thomas Andrews at all. But Jonathan Hyde is Bruce Ismay. He looked a bit like Bruce Ismay, but the hair was kind of wrong.
Right, do me a favor. Hold on, I'll remove it. I'm a fucking idiot. Thank you, PJ. Very alert there. I forgot. I have to go into YouTube to bleed. I'm an idiot. I'm not having a very good night tonight, am I?
It's just one of these nights. I suppose you've got to keep on at it.
Do you know what? I get these kids don't like me because, I was harsh on a show that they like, right? But their behaviour is uncalled for. Right, let's hope this time now, PJ, I actually do the right thing this time. So there, Titanic. Right, so here we go. Hopefully I've done it right this time, PJ. Yeah, you have to remember, Noel, when it comes to technology, I may be generation X, is it? Generation, whatever it is, but I'm really, when it comes to technology, I'm a boomer.
So you're basically trying to change the name of the live stream.
So there you go. I've put it up. Should be there now. You should be able to all go into the chat there now. Me and John are going to end now. I'm going to send him an invite.
Live in 12 hours.
Yeah, don't mind that crap. All
right.
Don't mind that. I only set it like that because we're going to be going live straight away. You don't. It's don't mind that. That's grand. Right, I'm sending you a link now. If anybody else actually wants to join us for this, that's in the chat.
Yeah, that'd be good.
PD, if you are available, if you want to join us for this, if you have never watched it, when you come in, we'll give you the site that you'll be able to watch it on.
I wonder if Bolstrek has seen this because it's. I think he likes the Titanic as well.
Yeah, he's a Titanic fan. Yeah, he is a Titanic fan. I don't know if he's actually seen this. Right, John, I've sent you an email.
An email, right? Okay.
If the rest of you guys want to pop in, let me know, right? What we're going to do now is we're going to end this stream. So I want to thank everybody that has joined us tonight. I do apologize to those that were copied and targeted tonight. It's absolutely disgusting, but thank you for joining us. Thank you for being part of this and for your understanding. And we will see you now in a few minutes. I'm going to leave you with the trailer, and me and John are going to get our asses over to the other stream. Talk to you in a minute, folks. Bye-bye.